Welcome to Automation Unlocked, the Livingston Haven podcast tackling everything automation mechatronics related. The goal really is to solve customer problems, answer questions that our customers typically bring to us. My name is Harper. I'm the VP of Mechatronics Technologies, and we're joined today by Ben Harper from Leuze. He's the Safety Director. Welcome, Ben. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so let's get started with who is Leuze and what you guys do.
Well, for more than 60 years, Leuze has been a leading company for innovative sensing and safety solutions for product. As the Director of Safety Solutions, though, I'm responsible for our machine safety consulting and engineering group. So we help our customers make sure that their machinery is operating as safely as possible for their employees and that they're in compliance with all the state and local and federal standards.
So when we talk to customers, we get a lot of questions about safeguarding. Can you give us the rundown how Leuze approaches this?
Well, regardless of whether you're doing point of operation guarding or access guarding or area guarding, the proper way to address machine safety is by following the machinery safety lifecycle. And that machinery safety lifecycle includes risk assessment at the beginning, safety concept and design based on results of that risk assessment, and then implementation of that solution that's created, and then verification and validation where we actually go in and make sure that everything is operating in the proper way as it was designed to do. We actually create faults to make sure that the devices fail in a safe way. And then startup support at the end where we go and make sure that when a machine starts back up that it operates in the proper way and the production is back and running the way that it's supposed to for our customer.
Great. So you mentioned risk assessment as one of the services Leuze offers. Whose responsibility is the risk assessment?
Risk assessment in the U.S. is a little different than it is in the EU. In the U.S., it is all based basically on the General Duty Clause, the OSHA General Duty Clause that states that every employer must provide a safe work environment for their employees. So whether a machine is new, where a risk assessment also should be done, or whether you're talking about a legacy piece of machinery, the end user is responsible for the safety and should make sure that their due diligence is being done in the right way by following that machinery safety life cycle.
How does Leuze and the partnership with Livingston Haven come into play? How can we help customers that have concerns or questions on safety-related issues?
Sure. Leuze's partnership with Livingston Haven is very good, and we both have strengths that we bring to the table. Leuze has a very good expertise with machine safety and that machine safety life cycle that we follow all of those steps in conjunction with Livingston Haven, who brings a very close relationship with their customers and also can assist us with the integration of those solutions. And we believe it makes one of the strongest partnerships in the market for that sort of business.
Yeah, great. And we do like to work with systems integrators to also bring into the mix to follow through and do these projects. You alluded to OSHA. Can you expand on the standards that are required or you look at when you do risk assessment?
Well, there's many standards that apply when you're looking at doing risk assessment on a machine, but in very general terms, we follow ISO 13849, which relates to safety-related parts of a control system, ISO 12100, which gives guidance on how to conduct risk assessment and approach machine safety. And in the U.S., ANSI B11 is a standard that gets followed very often. The ISO and ANSI standards are very harmonized these days, but there are very specific standards sometimes from ANSI, from IEC, from other organizations, RIA, other organizations that write specific standards for specific types of machines that we make sure we follow as well.
One last question. The risk assessment that you actually do, in some earlier meetings you explained it's an agnostic document. So it really is, if a customer moves forward, it's not like it's a sales brochure, it's truly something agnostic, valuable to the customer they can file and act on.
Sure. Well, when we conduct a risk assessment, we do approach it in a product agnostic way, and it assures our customers that we're not just trying to do a risk assessment with an end goal of applying a particular product to it, but that the results that they get really are the best results they can get in the market. So we pride ourselves on that and really believe that it gives us an edge in the market and gives a better result for our customers.
Yeah. So safety is not just about compliance, but really about productivity and keeping people safe. Thanks for being here, Ben.
Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Thank you for tuning in to the Livingston Haven Automation Unlocked podcast. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one.